Okay. Okay.
Good morning, team.
Good morning.
All right, so apologies for the lateness. Traffic was a bit crazy. Yeah, so first of all, I would like to apologize because our main meeting room is actually under maintenance. So that's why we had to find a replacement for our meeting. Yeah. So good morning once again. Thank you for coming to this today's quarterly meeting. So, as you may all know, this quarter has been a mix of growth and also a few setbacks, and we're actually going to be discussing about one particular problem, which is the Villa Serena Hotel problem that happened early in May, I believe. All right. So the agenda for today's meeting is actually simple. The first one, we need to hear the sales report on this quarter, and then we also need to hear about the customer complaint problem from the Villa Serena Hotel, and then also the HR internal analysis of this error. How did this error actually happen? Okay, and lastly, we need to discuss and we need to agree on an action for this solution to this problem. Okay, maybe let us start with the chart, the sales chart for today's for this quarter. Please, let's go.
Alright. Of course, thank you, Ghazi. So let's take a closer look at the chart on the screen. So as shown in the figure, the income generated from our olive oil sales increased from 24 million rupiah to 28 million rupiah indeed. So this growth was mainly driven by a large purchase from Villa Serena Hotel, which, as we know, was our biggest client during this period. So their order made a significant contribution to our overall revenue for May. However, the situation changed in June. Yeah, after the issue regarding the quality of product, the experience sharp decline in sales. So revenue dropped just 12 million rupiah. So that's a significant decrease, alright? So50, around 57%, it is clearly visible from the downward trend shown in the chart. So what's important to note in that the drop in sales wasn't caused only by Villa Serena holding back their orders. So the effect of the quality problem extend beyond just one client. So some of our smaller retail partners who usually place regular orders also start to show hesitation. So a few of them decided to delay their purchase, while others reduce the volume of their orders. So their main reason was the same, so concerns about the consistency and reliability of our product quality. So this show that even a single issue, if not addressed quickly and properly, can create a domino effect. So it doesn't just affect one customer, but it can influence the trust and confidence of many others. So in this case, what began as a quality control problem turned a wider concern, not only impacting our financial number but also our reputation. While it's true that first half of the quarter looked promising with positive growth and strong client engagement, the events in June were a clear reminder of how fragile customer trust can be. So going forward, this is something we must learn. We need to make sure our system and check are strong enough to prevent this kind of issue from happening again. So and if the problems do arise, we must be clearly respond fast and communicate clearly to protect the relationship with our customers.
That's exactly right, Friska. The problem starts when Villa Serena Hotel, one of our high-end clients, the luxury hotel in Labuan Bajo, they received their 2,000 liters of olive oil shipment, And shortly after the delivery, they contact us with a serious problem. They report that more than half of the products, approximately around 1,200 liters of olive oil, were already expired when they received it, and were set to expire within just a few days. And the situation caused a big problem for them, especially because they were getting ready for a summer culinary event. And the timing could have been worse, so as soon as we found about the issue, we quickly offered a full refund and sent a formal apology to show that we take this problem seriously. Even though we act fast, they are still unsure if they want to keep working with us in the future. So I do believe our initial response was strong and we handled it very well. But the bigger concern now is understanding how such a serious mistake happened in the first place. And I think it is important that we look into the root because so that we can prevent something like that happen again in the future. And I believe, Syfa, that you look into the logistics behind this, right? So
Yeah.
maybe could you explain the problem?
Sure, thank you, Gading. After checking the order process, it's clear that the problem began at our Batavia warehouse. Someone made a manual mistake in the inventory system, which caused a batch of olive oil that was close its expiration date to be marked as a standard stock. Because the dispatch team was working under time pressure, they didn't double check the expiration dates before sending out the shipment. Also, there was no second level of checking, the system didn't give any alerts, and no one did a final manual inspection, so the mistake went unnoticed. I want to respectfully share a slightly different opinion from Gading's. Yes, it's true that our team acted quickly once the issue was found, but the real problem is that it wasn't stopped before the product reached the customer. Our focus should not only be on reacting quickly, but also on preventing these kinds of problems from happening in the first place. This is not just a small one-time mistakes. It shows that there are weaknesses in how our system works. I strongly recommend that we improve both our digital inventory system so it can better catch error and also strengthen our manual quality checks to make sure this doesn't happen again.
All right, thank you. So I actually agree with both of you. Yeah. So Gading, your quick response and quick handling actually contain the fallout, and also Syfa, just like you said, prevention is our main agenda. You can say prevention must be our focus moving forward. Okay. Okay. So let's summarize it. Let's summarize what we're dealing with. Okay. So first of all, we've lost immediate revenue, a lot actually, especially in June. Right? And then we've lost client trust not only with Villa Serena but with also other luxury clients and smaller clients because of this event. Okay, and then thirdly, we exposed an error in our system that needs to be corrected immediately. Okay, so Gading, are you still in contact with the Villa Serena hotel?
Yes, I actually have a call scheduled with their operation manager this Friday, and during the call, I plan to offer them a free replacement for the shipment to make up for the issue, and I will also let them know that we will assign a dedicated account manager to handle their orders from now on. And this will help to improve communication and make sure their needs are taken care of more closely in the future.
I see. All right, that's an excellent idea. I fully agree with that approach because rebuilding trust with our client is important, and that needs immediate action and also transparency. Okay. All right. So before we wrap up this meeting, let's summarize the key actions and the key points that we need to do after the meeting. Yeah. Okay. So first of all, Chipa, I need you to work with the IT team to make a system that automatically flags olive oil stocks that with less than 60 days remaining.
60 days.
60 days remaining. Okay, and then starting this week, all bulk orders must undergo a final human verification. So someone needs to verify that they are not nearly expired. Okay, so we need a manual check from a human, right? And then Gading, I need to prepare a communication with all of our clients. Tell them that our procedure has been upgraded so that we regain their trust and regain their confidence. Okay, all of clients, smaller clients, luxury clients, all of them.
Okay, noted.
And then also Friska and Syfa, I need you to lead a training workshop for our team in the warehouse so that they are aware of this situation. All right, because this is a serious issue. Right. So are we all in a agreement here?
Yes, I agree. Yes, sounds good. Yes, same here.
Okay. All right. So now that we are all on the same page here, so I want to thank you again for everyone to attending this quarterly meeting. It has been a very constructive meeting. We have addressed the problem clearly, and we've set a course, a solution for our real improvement. Okay, so mistakes like this can happen. It's all right, but what matters is how we respond to that mistake. Okay, and so let's just stay focused, and I expect progress updates in our next meeting, in our next internal meeting. Okay, so for now, meeting adjourned. Thank you everyone for coming. Yeah, see you on the next meeting, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.